WUSA 9 Sports Report with Desmond and Purnell.
The Ravens walk it like they talk it. They've said all season long the goal is to reach the Super Bowl. One more win and they'll do just that. Yesterday, the Ravens dominated the Texans, and as a result, Baltimore will host its first AFC title game since 1971. But before I show you who the Ravens will face next week, I have to show you the obligatory stadium suite shot of Taylor Swift. Yes, it is required by law that we get Taylor Swift into our sportscast whenever possible. Of course, she's dating Travis Kelce, tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. So are we good? Are we happy? Cool. I get to keep my job for another day, guys. Taylor Swift all day, every day. Playoff action between Buffalo and KC. Pick it up in the third quarter. Buffalo is ahead by 4 before Travis Kelce bogarts his way into the end zone for his second touchdown of the game. And every time that Travis scores, yes, a Taylor Swift reaction shot, as I said earlier, obligatory. We're going to keep it in the third quarter. The Bills would respond. Josh Allen connects with Khalil Shakir. The Bills now lead 24-20. Fast forward to the fourth quarter. Bills still lead by 4. But here comes Isaiah Pacheco. Takes the handoff. He'll score from 4 yards out. And check it out, guys. Taylor Swift getting Swifty upstairs as Kansas City holds on to defeat Buffalo 27-24.
I love Tay-Tay.
Killing us.
So next Sunday, right here on WUSA 9, Baltimore will host Taylor Swift and the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC title game. Now, the Ravens are coming off a 34-10 beatdown over the Texans. The Baltimore defense only allowed 3 points yesterday. Houston's only touchdown came from a punt return. So the Ravens defense is in a fantastic groove, and so is their quarterback. Lamar Jackson showed the world why he is the front runner for this year's MVP award. He produced 4 touchdowns yesterday, 2 through the air and 2 on the ground. Now, throughout his career, Lamar has heard the critics question his ability to lead the Ravens to the Super Bowl. Well, last night, he shared a response.
I seen it. I don't even got to hear it. I see it, you know. But it is what it is. I really don't care about what people say. You know, I'm trying to win day in, day out. Every time I'm on that field, I'm trying to play to the best of my ability. Those guys just had our team number in the past, but it's a different team, like I've been saying, and we just got to stay locked in on what's ahead of us.
And if you think the Ravens weren't ecstatic about last night's win, then take a look at this. It's Ravens head coach John Harbaugh busting a move, cutting a rug, dancing. I don't think Harbaugh will get an invitation to Dancing with the Stars, but there's nothing wrong with celebrating a big victory.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was everybody. I mean, George Godsey started it off because he wanted, is it Night Train by the Gap Band? I don't know which song it was, the Train song by the Gap Band. I should know that song. It's my era. But George got us started, then we all got in there and danced. So I just want you to know it wasn't just me, just for the record.
It's Party Train by the Gap Band. Thank you. Today, the Commanders held a virtual interview with Texans offensive coordinator Bobby Slowick. He did an impressive job of developing rookie quarterback C.J. Stroud this season. Now, the Commanders are leaving no stone unturned in their search for a new head coach. They've interviewed a number of candidates already, but here's what's happening. Reportedly, Eric Bieniemy, he was the first, according to reports. The Commanders interviewed Bieniemy one day after the team parted ways with Ron Rivera. Now, this season, Bieniemy, it was his first year in Washington to serve as the team's offensive coordinator. And here's the man responsible for finding the Commanders' next head coach, General Manager Adam Peters. He was formally introduced to the DMV this past week. He has more than 20 years of experience in the NFL. He's also affiliated with 3 Super Bowl championships. But will that success carry over to the Commanders? Our very own Chick Hernandez spoke exclusively with Adams about finding the right head coach.
Head coach, I asked you in the press conference as well. You've been through that process as well. How do you determine who that person is to come lead this franchise with you, with Josh?
Yeah, I think you said it there with me, with Josh, and someone who's aligned with us in our vision and establishing those criteria that we're looking for and getting a great group of candidates that are all very qualified and letting the process decide who's going to be the best leader for the Washington Commanders.
Patience versus the now. People, you know, with social media, everything else, they want it now, everything now. How do you deal with the patience versus now success?
I think you always got to go back and lean on your core principles, and that's doing the right thing for the organization.
Adelia, I feel like Adam Peters. He won the interview.
Yeah.
He sold us. He seems
Yeah.
like a good guy,
Yeah.
seems passionate about what he's doing, but only time will tell if he can actually help turn this organization around.
There's so much pressure on getting it right.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, there was so much hope when the new ownership came in,
Yeah.
and then that kind of faded, and now folks are like, come on,
Oh my
let's
gosh, the
pull it
Burgundy and
through.
Gold, they're starving for a winner.
Yeah.
It's been 7 consecutive seasons of losing football.
Yeah. So we deserve it.
Yes.
We got to talk about Baltimore and Taylor Swift.
Ah.
I love the Ravens. If we see less Taylor Swift in
Oh
the
my gosh.
cutaways,
Again, that game is
that's
gonna be-
another reason to root for Baltimore.
That game's going to be right here on WUSA 9. Get ready to see a lot of Taylor Swift.
All right, we got to watch. You better watch. All right. Thanks, Desmond. All right.